Good morning, boys and girls, and today we start with another story of Eric Litwin called Pete the Cat. And this one is I Love My White Shoes. The drawings are done by James Dean. And the author, as I said before, is Eric Litwin. Let's see, because this one is very interesting. Pete the cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. I love my white shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of, what do you think? Strawberries. What color did his shoes? What color did it turn his shoes? What color do you think it was that it turned? Well, some of you will think it's pink, but it's actually red. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Everything is cool. I love my red shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn? Did it turn his shoes? What do you think? Okay, you can say blue and you can also say black, right? Blue. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Awesome. I love my blue shoes. 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 I like that his umbrella is kind of like a dark blue or black. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? If he stepped in mud, it could be black. What other color can it be? Exactly. Brown. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Groovy. I love my brown shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in a bucket of water. and all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? If you wash away the red and you wash away the blue and you wash away the brown, what color originally were his shoes at the beginning of the story? White, but now they were wet. Because remember, he stepped into water. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Rock and roll. I love my wet shoes. 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 He didn't say white shoes, his wet shoes, because his shoes got wet. But they turned what? White. The moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song. And now you get to see what the illustrator did. He put one sneaker red, one sneaker brown, one sneaker blue, and the other one originally white. Whatever happens to something that's favored for you, it doesn't give you a reason to be upset, because it's all good. Yeah? And so that's very important, boys and girls, that you learn it's not the end of the world if they get dirty or they get clean or they change color, because that should not worry you. For those of you who are watching this for the first time, there was a time in the past, years and years and years ago, the end, where sneakers, when I was a kid, they were hung up on the cables, on the electric cables, and sometimes telephone pole cables. So to me, it's nothing surprising about what I see here in the last page, but for you, probably it is, because you've never seen it. Try to find out what happened. Why is it that they're hanging all these sneakers up on cable, electric cables and telephone cable poles? That could be a nice, interesting investigation. But remember, smart is not something you are. Smart is something you